Hey, Justin here with ADS. Wanted to give you guys a quick update on a few things that I've been working hard on this week, talking to Facebook reps and also doing some research with Google Analytics. So, real quick, if you don't already know, Apple has updated their iOS software for mobile devices. This includes the ability for users to turn off or on the ability to track their movement between apps. So, that's if you're interested, if you're an iPhone user yourself, you can go to your settings under privacy and then tracking and see if you've got it turned on or off. But basically, apps would have to request for access basically to track the user. It's thought that many users might opt out because policy or privacy has been a hot topic the last few years, and Apple is trying to be known for their consumer privacy. So what does this mean? Well, if somebody's opted out and they're in the Facebook app on their iPhone and they leave the app to go somewhere else, we could see two things. We could see attribution diluted if they were to convert somewhere, and we would see perhaps a dilution in our audience sizes and availability. So if we don't know where they've been or where they're going, it's hard to build an audience based on those things. So things like in-market audiences will be a challenge from Apple devices in particular. So Facebook is really upset about this and has been very vocal about making some changes to work around or to provide alternatives. And we've already seen a disruption in attribution, both in Facebook and our software that we use. And we're on top of that, in touch with both Facebook and that software user on what's going on. But the goal for Facebook is to provide better attribution and to try to create a platform where we can still create personalized ads, because that is the benefit of all digital advertising today, is to create custom ads for people who are in market for certain products and services. So again, I'm in touch with our Facebook rep almost daily now, getting updates on what's going on and how we can make really optimized and well-performing campaigns around this. Again, it's a disruption in Apple devices, all right, for mobile devices in particular. So this is not across the board. But speaking of which, if you didn't know, Google Analytics has also had a big update. What was known as their Universal Analytics Code has been updated. It's now GA4. You can run these simultaneously. So if you go into your existing Google Analytics account and go to admin, you can actually launch the GA4 code simultaneously. And I suggest you do this. You may want to reach out to your OEM rep. You may want to reach out to us and have us help. But I think that this is a step further in creating better attribution. One of the things that it's done, or probably the biggest highlight that I can tell you about, is that they've sort of merged Google Tag Manager with Analytics. So they will automatically track events on your website without you having to have a separate Google Tag Manager code, and you can create conversions out of those. So conversions will not be URL based in GA4, which is a good thing. So a very powerful tool, and I think it's a step in the right direction for attribution, especially cross-channel attribution. And it's something that I am learning more about daily as I spend more time in GA4 accounts. So again, if you have any questions about that or need help from us, please reach out, because I do think that in the future, I would like to see everybody using and relying on GA4 data by early spring, at the very latest early summer, and not relying so heavily on their Google Analytics, the Universal Analytics code. So you guys have any questions about the iOS 14 policy updates for Apple and how it affects our Facebook ads? If you have any questions or concerns about migrating to Google Analytics for GA4, please let us know. Again, want to keep you guys abreast of what's happening in the digital marketing world as it might affect your advertising, and let you guys know that we are on top of it and we're talking to people daily about it right now and doing homework. So if there's any questions, please reach out. If not, I look forward to updating you on our advertisements here at the end of the month. I'll talk to you later.